The awards season is off to a controversial start. Ricky Gervais caused a stir at the Golden Globes over the weekend with his controversial monologue, which suggested that Hollywood stars should keep their political opinions to themselves. So, with the BAFTAs just around the corner, we're asking whether it's time to take the politics out of the awards season. The headlines tonight: a man whose job it is to tell jokes told some jokes, which exposed the hypocrisy of an industry that a few years ago suddenly decided to atone for the decades it spent turning a blind eye to serial sexual abuse by inventing a hashtag whilst wearing a black dress on the red carpet. A black dress that cost more than most people's average annual salary. Hashtag me too. And because he dared to take the piss out of a bunch of pampered millionaires for being a bunch of pampered millionaires, the media elite and the liberal twatterati have decided he must be right-wing. The world's gone mad. You dare to take the piss out of the entertainment industry's obsession with diversity, so long as it isn't diversity of opinion, of course, then you must be a racist. If BAFTA dares to nominate film directors based on the quality of their work rather than their genitals, they must be institutionally sexist. And any divergence from that opinion will not be tolerated. How very liberal. Let's be honest, right? Force-feeding awards to Phoebe Waller-Bridge until she shits gold pate does nothing to help women into the film industry, especially if they're working class. What about this, right? 50% of nominees should be people who weren't educated at schools that most people would have to remortgage the fucking house for just to buy the fucking school uniform. Oh, no, that's not what we mean by diversity, says an industry full of privately educated privileged twats. The Independent went with the byline, Ricky Gervais's jokes overshadowed vital political statements. Are you fucking mental? Vital political statements? They're actors. They play Let's Pretend for a living. Their political statements and opinions are not vital. These are the same people who bought you the Fast and Furious movies. And then, as if to further expose exactly the sort of disconnect that Gervais was making light of, you've got Stella McCartney, the daughter of one of the Beatles, tweeting praise for Joaquin Phoenix for helping to save the planet by, get this, wearing the same tuxedo for the entirety of the awards season. That sentence in itself, only one tuxedo for the whole awards season. No normal human being can relate to anything in that sentence. It doesn't matter what millionaire actors think. It matters what politicians think. I don't care what Joaquin Phoenix thinks about global warming. I care what Scott Morrison thinks about global warming. And what Scott Morrison, Australia's climate change denier-in-chief, thinks about global warming is this. Hey, China, you want to buy some more coal? We've got fucking shit tons of the shit. Special offer. Every 10,000 tons of coal you buy, we'll throw in the charred remains of a koala bear. Can't say fairer than that. 500 million animals dead, yeah, but that guy who wrote The Office made a joke about diversity. The Nazi. Well, the BAFTA nominations were announced yesterday, but the list has been criticised for its lack of diversity. There are no women nominated for Best Director, and the acting categories have been accused of being too white. Let's take a look at some of the nominations.